Hey guys, David Barry, PGA teaching professional here. Just going to give you a few tips in this series about how to fix your slice. Slices is obviously something that really plagues a lot of golfers, especially the higher handicapped golfers. I see one major point of lowering your handicap is to stop the slice. Lower handicappers generally have a more neutral club path and neutral club face, and that allows them to shoot better scores. So in this series, we're going to talk a little bit about grip, club face, and club path. So the grip is obviously going to affect the club face, and club face is going to be the major role in any golf swing. We do a lot of reacting to where the club face is pointing without even knowing it. So in this first video, we're just going to talk about the grip, because the grip is a real fundamental. We need to get correct, or we need to get functional at least, for your golf swing and what you're trying to do. Here's going to be three very simple points and three very simple drills on how we can actually get a good grip. And it's something that can be done at home, which is always good, and something done without golf balls, which is always a bonus that we can do some home help. So our first one is actually using your golf glove to help you with this. And this is something that's legal to use on the golf course as well, this tip, even though a lot of people think it's nearly cheating. So what you get is you get your golf glove on and you stand in front of a mirror at home to do this, or you can just use your actual visual here. And what we're looking for in the grip with our left hand is definitely we want to be holding our fingers, and we want this V being created here between your thumb and your index finger pointed up to your right shoulder. But one great way to get that is to see how many knuckles we have on show. And one thing we can do is you can take your glove, get your little marker that you use for marking golf balls, and put a little dot on your second knuckle. So your middle finger, put a little dot on that. And what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to just about see that when you're setting up to the ball. So by having that there as a little checkpoint, you can be very, very sure that you've got that consistent grip and it's the same grip every single time. I'd say that's something you can have on the golf course there to really help you with that, which is massively important. So once you have that grip in your fingers, V pointed up, or being able to see that little thing, where does this right hand go? And one really good way I feel to get this is I place my hand just inside my right leg, and I feel like I uppercut the golf club from there. So I just let my right hand onto my inner thigh, uppercut from there, and that stops me from getting this right hand too far over or too much into a weak position, which causes that club face to be open and that slice shot. So tip number 2 with the grip, right hand inside of the right leg, and that comes up onto the club, and that should get you into this nice strong position here with, again, the V here pointed up to your right shoulder. So we've got now a dot on my knuckle, we have the uppercut of the right hand, and then the third little one we can practice, and this is to make sure that we're holding the club in the right position in my hands, and not too much in the palm of my hands, which is going to cause a lot of lack of wrist movement. It's going to take away speed in the swing because it's going to stop that release. And what we want is it a little bit more in the fingers. So very simply, hold the club on the shaft, but by the club head end. And by doing that, we naturally bring it into our fingers. It's more or less impossible to grip this in the palm of my hand here with a normal golf grip. So get that feeling there, guys, of holding it in our fingers, but not holding in our fingers and into a too strong or too weak position or anything like that. But we hold in our fingers there, and then we just flip the club around and just try and repeat that same feeling there. So we go through them 3 checkpoints again, guys. We've got the dot on my second knuckle or my middle finger. I should just be able to see that dot. I've got my right hand coming from my right leg. uppercutting the grip, and to make sure I'm holding it in the right position in my hands, I'm holding the club on the shaft by the club head end, just to get that feeling of where the club should go through my fingers there. So them 3 grip little checkpoints, guys, should really help you with that club face. That's going to be a major factor in every golf shot you hit, especially that slice. That club face is open to the path. First checkpoint always, let's check the grip. Okay guys, thanks very much.